So that is how to have your information ready for data capture. Just a quick note on the use of consultants. When I was showing that form a minute ago, I was showing that I have clients fill that form in and then I submit that information onto the system for the client. People would ask, but is a consultant allowed to do that? Yes, a consultant is allowed to do that. There is an article on my website about the use of consultants and a conversation I had with an attorney about it. At the desktop evaluation phase, QCTO does not seem to be too concerned. At that point, they are waiting for the documents to come in, to be shared with them, to be presented to them so they can do a desktop evaluation. At this point, they're not too worried about dealing with a consultant versus dealing with the training provider directly. During the follow-up phase, so in the monitoring, so that means after we've submitted the evidence to them and they want to start booking a site audit, at that is the point where your consultant needs to prepare you for the site audit but not attend the site audit, where the consultant needs to coach you on when to email QCTO to request that they book a site audit for you versus doing it too early or too late. So you want your consultant to assist you with those, but that correspondence will come from you directly, the training provider. So for example, with my clients, I would say, okay, a certain amount of time has passed. I can tell by all the applications that I currently have open that the QCTO is now starting to book sessions with these book audits with these people whose applications were submitted X amount of days or weeks or months ago. And then I will coach you that if yours hasn't been considered yet, that your one is now lagging behind, please email this person at that email address, this text, and sometimes it helps to give context that yes, we know that other applications around about the same time as this are being audited, and mine should be too. Just note that when you are audited by a CTA. The QCTO issues a quality assurance partner, which is a CTA, to come out and audit you for things like first aid and OHS and whichever courses you're applying for. So now if your courses all fall under one CTA, like for example first aid 1, 2 and 3 does, then you'll be waiting for one CTA to book an audit for you, and if your consultant is specialized in that field, they should be able to tell you what that CTA specifically does, because even though they use the same form, there's differences. How their schedule is looking, which person is going to be auditing you, what things they ask, how to set you up. So you can do this yourself, but you will probably do well to have a consultant assist you with those things that are specific to your application. What you don't want is to submit an application and start following it up the next day. All you'll do is annoy everyone at the QCTO and the CTA because it's too early. It hasn't gone through the process. You need someone to tell you how long that process is. You also don't want to feel afraid when they come to audit you. You want a consultant who can set you up with what is required, what that CTA will ask, which form they use, what the answers are to everything, and how the auditor and the audit should go, how the auditor should behave and how the audit should go. I could do a whole series on that, but use a consultant or don't use a consultant, but you would do well to use one that specializes in a specific field and knows a specific CTA or quality assurance partner for your application.